People, welcome back to Politics Watch. This is Sir P. Now today I'm going to talk about the incident that happened in Mobi again with the Chinese businessman Kenneth Lee. Now, all today, people have been reaching out to me and basically telling me what happened. People who were actually there, people who actually spoke to people who were there. People were giving me all kind of different information, piecing it together. And what I did was listen to the various stories coming in, because obviously the different people who are messaging me don't know each other. So I'm looking for the parts of the stories that corroborate with each other and match up, right? And I can say, okay, 3-4 people are saying the same thing, right, from different vantage points. So that strong evidence, it goes something like that. Now, people, before we go any further, I know we have more information. Remember I mentioned a police station, right? Now the place we're right by where it happened is not really a police station. It's more like a police post, right? And that police post is infamous because back in the day, one of the stone crusher done them, a youth named Eldon Calvert, right? I came very close to adding him into the stone crusher video, but I didn't for various reasons. But this youth, Eldon Calvert, again, a youth who were at the same level as the rest of them and them, like bigger crime and them youth, right? He was at the same level. Some people say probably even worse, right? Him did fling one head over that station, or the police post. Yes, people, 87, or I guess you could call him a 90, right? Fling somebody's head over the police station in one of the most brazen and disrespectful acts to the police, right, Mobi has ever seen, right? That youth, Eldon Calvert, could not live much longer than they have to get rid of him, right? Anyway, people, after that, the police did show up whole heap of security cameras and CCTV, and that area did actually turn into like a kind of dispatch place. So yeah, dispatch everybody for 911 and them thing there, right? But all the cameras that are in that area would tell me that this whole incident should have been recorded, right? Because as I say, after Calvert fling over the station, pure CCTV camera they put up, right, for record. So there probably is a video somewhere of this whole thing and how it went down. Unless either the camera them now work, which wouldn't surprise me, or somebody have links and the video get deleted. You never know. This is Mobi after all, right? Now, people, let me go into what I'm here happening now in terms of how the hit actually took place and how the man them take out Kenneth Lee. I'm also going to tell you if I think is the same set of man them who carried this out, carried out the Maypen or the Mobi Archive mission, right, further on in the video. But this is what, this is how it went down, people. And of course, this is being pieced together from multiple people telling me the story, people. So if I look at one detail different, when I jump to the comment section, oh, but me did you say? This is more or less what went down, right? The man then pull up in a white Tida, right? They then changed over into a black undercar, right? Them swap over. After them swap over, it's the black under them use draw down on Mr. Chin and the people in the car, right? Now, it seemed they had men at the start or at the location already waiting for Mr. Chin, because when the man them come out of the black under and start to engage Mr. Chin, if you could see the video, right, if you could see the full video of the vehicle, you would see that the rounds them are hit from the front, because a couple going at the windscreen, one lick the roof, right, and then a whole heap of them in the side of the car, or the side of the van, right where that open for going at the back. You know, it's an IS van. If you want to see the picture, people go on my Instagram at Politics Watch. Right now, if you saw the video, you will notice at one point the IS van, the back wheel did a burn up. You might be wondering to yourself, well, all the van on fire. So the reason why it catch a fire is because the Chinaman, Mr. Chin Kenneth Lee, was trying to get away, right, and he must step on the gas, right. And of course, it looked like them jam him or him stuck in something. So the back wheel spin. Basically, he might do a burnout. And he was doing a burnout for so long that the back wheel catch a fire. Right, so when you look at the video of the back wheel being on fire, That's what the witnesses are telling me, that it's actually because the back wheel did a spin. Like a burnout, and it was spinning for so long. Anybody would carry anything, so if you do a burnout long enough, right, the back wheel eventually pop and catch a fire. So that is why you were seeing a fire around the van, if you've seen all the videos, right? And again, people big up all the people who have been sending me information about what went down, right? Now, people, I'm hearing that down there in Mobile, the people are actually vexed because they must say, this Chinaman in particular was a long time man of the community, and people can link him for them this and link him for them that. So a lot of people are apparently upset with what went down. But this is what you have to understand. People can't tame, right? People, the word is coming to me that the man already at here say this was done or this was helped set up by one of his staff. How many people surprised to hear that? A matter of fact, when I first heard this, every time I hear one of these Chinese hits, right, one of these big robbery go down, the first thing I think to myself is somebody in the Chinaman store set him up. Because on this particular day, he was moving an excessively large amount of money. An excessively large amount of money, right? And somebody in the shop must have known this, right, and helped set up the man. The sad reality is that the same staff who are working at these Chinese supermarkets help set up their money most of the time. Most of the time. People, stranger and enemy, don't know your movements, don't know what you make, don't know when you're going to go here. So they can, first of all, they can only watch somebody for so long, right, before them start to notice something wrong, right? They can just drive behind somebody every day for 100 days and figure their movements. So it's much more efficient to just have somebody on the inside who tell us, listen, say, Tuesday, they might go over this to go pick up this and drop off that, and they normally got the bank right there, so, and they have one man with him, and the one man strapping and so you have to make sure you deal with him first. People, this is how these things work. And of course, a lot of the people who work in these Chinese supermarkets come from these same troubled communities in Mobile. Them grow up with 87s, right? Them live with 87s, enough of them deal with 87s, them brother 87, so them care about information and help to take the man. That is the reality of the situation, right? Now, as it relates to, do I think this mission was carried out by the same people who carried out Maypen and the Hawkeye incident in Mobile? Absolutely not. In my opinion, now that I've seen more pictures, and you can go on my Instagram and check out the pictures of the door and all them things there, or them deal with it, and based on what the witnesses are saying, this was done by a bunch of copycat 87s. This was done by amateurs. From the moment how them pull up on him, right, or them engage him, the amount of wild grains they fire, right, rounds all gone about the place, grouping, etc., even down to their escape, oh man, I run up and down gang the lane and turn fool. Yeah, this is 87s at work, right? But of course, they were heavily prepared, as me say. Then they have some very, very long broom. And at the end of the day, they were always going to outshoot the man in the car. Always, right? Because there's too much of them. And as me said, they come with long broom, right? So people, in my opinion, this is not the same group of men who come from Maypen and Mobile. In Mobile, and in, for example, the Archive one in Mobile, those men were going up against 2 Archive guards who were trained, right? And under extreme pressure and on the move, they managed to lay down an extraordinary grouping, suppress the Archive man them, take out one completely and get a scotch-free, right? And it was nowhere as messy as this one. The fact that Kenneth Lee managed to even move off and run up in a something and back wheel and spin, people, this one is very chaotic. This was not as smooth and professional as the others. You can go on Instagram and check out the grouping. As I said, I don't think this is the same one. When I look at those ones, when I look off, first of all, you have run start from the windscreen and down at the back of the car, or the exit near the back wheel. Yeah, to me, this is done by 87s, right? And that, of course, again, this is my opinion, right? Yes, Simple Simon, me never did it, right? So I'm just telling you my opinion. When I look at Maypen, right, how they operated, first of all, the team in Maypen, they had a strategy how they're going to arrive. They had a strategy for what they were going to do after them reach inside. They had a strategy what to do if they came out and buck up on the resistance, and they had a perfect strategy how to get away smoothly. Same with the Mobile Archive incident. In this one, based on what everyone is telling me, it's pure drama, mix up, run up and down, man turn fool, pure wild shot all about the place. Right? I don't think this is the same to them on them. Right? But people, as me say, there should be camera footage, right, of what went down based on how the place is set up. I don't know if them cameras still at work, or as me say, then go have links to get rid of and delete things. People, anything is possible in Montego Bay. Trust me, right? So I could just see if anything more come out down the road. And as me say, big up the people who send me the information, so I could at least piece together and have a better idea of what went down. So Patreon squad, big up on yourself. Please like, comment, and share the video. Bless.